Oh wow, it worked. Guys, I've been trying to go live for the past, I don't know, 1 hour. And this shit was just messing with my head. So I literally gave up. I was just trying it one last time and then it just worked and I was like, okay, so there's nobody in my life yet, but people won't come. People always come. Okay? I actually made a video about this, but I've not been able to post it on my YouTube because of, I think, issues with like the resolution I used and stuff like that. So I've not. David, you're always the first. You're such a darling, seriously. So I'm just gonna be doing a live about it, and I've noticed that I really do have problems with posting videos because I have to edit the videos. I don't really have a good camera, if I'm being honest. I'm actually using my laptop right now. Maybe the quality is not even good. I'm pretty sure you can tell. I don't have a good camera because I'm using like a Samsung low grade. So my qualities aren't that good. I have to like record on my sister's phone transfer. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of process. And so it kind of hinders me from posting as consistently as I would want to. So I just decided that from now on I'm just gonna be going live. I'm just gonna anything I wanna say, I'll just go live. Yeah. Eventually people will start seeing me as a streamer. Don't really care. Well, okay. Pardon the first 2 minutes are shit, but whatever. Today we're going to be talking about how to graduate with a 5.0 as a Nigerian student. So I'm currently in my third year studying cybersecurity, and I'm just going to give my little 2 cents on this issue. I actually have a book here because I wrote down a lot of shit that I will be swaying. So pardon if I'm looking down all the time. I'm gonna be kind of tailoring this a lot to my experiences, right? So yeah, listen, I'm blessed. Okay, so the first um I have 5 points written down actually, and the first point here is you have to eat and sleep, baby girl. Unfortunately, a lot of people feel like they can be their effective self when they are not well rested, and that in itself is a red flag. It's a red flag. So I just have to say what I have to say. It's a red flag. I'm sorry. You have to eat. Like you have to be well fed, and you need to be like you can't be exhausted and saying you want to read effectively. It doesn't go hand in hand at all. Personally, me, before I can read anything, I must have eaten. Like, of course, people will tell you, oh, they eat too full and they get sleepy and stuff like that. That's exactly the point. You eat too till you are full and then you feel sleepy and then you sleep and then when you wake up, you know that you're well fed and well slept. You feel me? So yeah. And all you do, prioritize your health because if you die, somebody else is gonna get the 5.0, not you. So sleep and eat, please. Now my second point is going to be pretty long because it is very it's a very broad topic. Basically, understand yourself. Now, what does it mean to understand yourself? People be like, what the fuck does that mean? Kind of shit. Well, my God, my Duolingo just will not let me rest. I don't want to go show you guys my phone, security reasons, but I'm still going to show you guys anyways. You guys are seeing this stuff. How Duolingo just will not let me rest. I will, I will do the strict thing. Just leave me alone. Whatever. So I know it's gonna be hard first, maybe a few times I'm gonna go live because I don't really have like an audience, but I will build that. I will. Amen. Amen. So understand yourself. That was my second point. Now, understanding yourself is something that varies. So I'm not giving you a direct path on what to take, because every single person differs, right? For example, I have a friend when I was in secondary school, that's high school, in case you're watching from abroad. That's high school. And she listens to music when she reads. She listens to like calm, solemn type of music when she reads. And that's a great thing. On David, I know your network is poor. I can see you like joining and leaving and joining and leaving. It's fine, it's fine. I will be posting this on my channel, so you can definitely go back and watch it. So it's cool. Okay, I don't want this live to be more than 30 minutes. In fact, I think that's even too much. 20 minutes and I'm pretty much good. So understand yourself. She listens to music when she reads, right? And I tried it. I tried listening to music when I read, but I can't even focus. I can't even read in a noisy environment. I can't. My reading, my environment needs to be really quiet for me to read. And considering the fact that I'm somebody that I love my sleep, reading at night doesn't necessarily go with me. Do you understand what I just said? So I'm kind of like contradicting myself in some type of way. So I have to find a common ground, right? So what am I trying to say? The best time to actually understand yourself is in secondary school. Maybe if that point has passed, if that boat has sailed, which I'm pretty sure it has, for you to be watching this video, it must have already sailed. Well, I'm sorry. You can use, I don't know, you figure it out. You will. Everybody does, you know. So the best time would have been secondary school. Now, some people might have figured it out, but they don't even know that they figured it out. I know most people doing WAEC, jam. Okay, no jam. I know most people read for jam because there's nothing like chukuli. But in WAEC, I know a lot of people use chukuli. A lot of schools use chukuli. So people don't even read for the exam. It's like it's classwork type shit, you know. So I get that. I get it. But before that, SS1, SS2, SS3, I'm sure you wrote first term, second term, third term, you wrote your exam and stuff. So you might have figured out what works for you, because that was the time I actually figured out what worked for me. I noticed that listening to music while reading was not going to work with me. Some of my friends during break, you see them, they'll be eating and they'll be reading, or they'll be reading during break. No, class is literally noisy. How are you even understanding what you're reading? You know, I can't read during break. I can't read in a noisy place. I can't read when, because I'm easily distracted. Any small thing I'm reading, I've done. I've done. So like, I need to be alone and without distraction to study. So at the end of the day, it all depends on the type of person that you are, right? So now, whew, hallelujah. Honestly, I don't even know, but okay. Um, understand yourself. So you have to understand the type of person that you are. Are you somebody that you love to read in a quiet environment, like me? Are you somebody that you like to read at night? Like me, if I want to read at night, I have to sleep during the day. If I know, okay, I want to read from 12 a.m. till 5 a.m. in the night, I'm going to have to sleep. Maybe when maybe I come back from class by 4, I have to sleep from 4:30 or 5 to 10. Like I have to cover up the gaps. Do you understand? For me to be able to read at night, so I don't feel tired. Do you get? Most of the time, I actually sleep from that 5 to like that 12. I set my alarm and I wake up by that 12, and then I start reading. I eat and I start reading. You get me? Although I barely do that. I only did that during jam. I don't think I've even done that since I started school, because I'm like, why don't I just read so that I can sleep by 10? So instead, I start reading by 5, and then I'm done by 10, and then I sleep. So that's just me. So you could love listening to music when you read. It might just be something that calms your mind and your brain and your thoughts and everything. Some people listen to ASMR when they read. I love ASMR, but I could never listen to it while I'm reading. It just contradicts everything in my brain. You know, I won't fall asleep while reading, so I don't do that. So figure out what works for you. It's the best way. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand your technique. You get some people they are night owls. Like They feel not for 3 days, but they go see they understand something they read. Some people they are fast in grasping information. Little small thing like that already they already understand what they just read it once and thing and stick in their brain. While there are other people like me that they need to understand what they are reading. Do you get? Or they have to read it multiple times for it to really click in their brain that okay, so this thing means this thing and this thing and that thing and this thing. Right. So yeah, figuring out who you are is so important. Cannot be over overrated. What they call that itself? Underrated. Cannot be overrated. Yeah. So the third step is choose the right priorities. Now, this basically I've seen a lot of people do and I've seen them flop seriously when they do this. What do? They like to start from the easiest to the hardest. And that is so wrong because whatever you do in this life, forget even book, always start from the hardest because it kind of builds your stamina for what you're about to go into, right? Back to my books. Let me not talk about life. Back to my books, right? It's past 10 minutes, so I gotta be fast. Um, always start from the hard course. Always start from that course that you have no idea what's happening inside. Always start from that course that the lecturer has never come to class one day, or the lecturer comes and you don't even know what that man and that nigga is saying in class. Always start from that class because always start from that course. Always. Um, yeah, to the easiest, to the one that maybe the one that you go to class, the one that you understand what lecturer is teaching. That should be your scale of preference. Do you understand me? Always start from the hard course because when you start from the easy course, it doesn't build your stamina. And then when you're done reading the easy course, you're like kind of exhausted and tired to like go into this big shit of like this course that is just like, bro, let me just go and sleep, or bro, let me just like procrastinate till the word exam day comes. I'm just tired. That's how it's gonna be. Always start from the hard course because not only does it build your stamina, it kind of builds your mind because when you want to start reading, your mind is ready to assimilate anything. You're not tired, you're not exhausted from reading, your brain is sharp, everything in you is ready for what you're about to go into. So yeah, always start from the hard one. Always. Now my fourth step, because I'm trying to wrap this video up in like 15-20 minutes. My fourth step is you have to read to understand. Now, this kind of goes hand in hand with having a reading schedule, right? Because I can give you a schedule. Some people, I've seen people's YouTube channel. I'm going to be real with you. It doesn't work like that because nobody knows your schedule, right? I have classes to 6 sometimes. Sometimes I end by 4. Sometimes she comes up and I have other commitments or events that I have to do. You can't give me a schedule when you don't know how my life is like. You can't tell me wake up in the morning, read for 5 minutes. You don't know you don't know my situation. So you have to come up with your schedule yourself. And thank God ChatGPT is a thing now. So you could ask ChatGPT, give ChatGPT your schedule, how your day-to-day life kind of generally is like, and they will totally come up with a schedule for you. So yeah, I am coming up with a schedule is very important. Yeah, some people you see things that they'll tell you, oh, read for 15 minutes, don't read for like read for 15 minutes, then take a break, then read for 15 minutes, things like that. So yeah, there is that as well. I also want to add that when you're like my school, for example, now timetable comes out at least a month before the exam. So I already know how my timetable is like. Now imagine if I have a hard course on a Monday, and then I have an easy course on the next course I have is on a Tuesday and it's an easy course. And then I have another hard course on Wednesday. I don't know how I'm going to explain that you guys are going to get it. Okay, let me just iterate myself. Now, you have an easy course on Monday by 9 a.m. You have a hard course by 9 a.m. on Tuesday as well. You have another hard course No, you have an easy course by 2 p.m. on Wednesday. I wish I could like write this down. I don't know if I can. You have an easy course on Wednesday by 2 p.m. and then you now have a hard course on Thursday by 9 a.m. If you understand what I just said, basically you have an exam by 2 p.m. That's like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. You're gonna get home 7 p.m. ish, and then you're gonna be tired. Probably gonna like eat, and then you're tired, and then you stayed up the previous day to study for the hard one or the easy one that you had by 2 p.m. You kind of exhausted. You need to sleep, and then you sleep, and then you wake up, and you have like 5 hours. If maybe you are too good, 5 hours to study a hard course that you have like 9 a.m. So even before exam day, you already know that that course or that particular week is going to be very tedious for you. What I do is I study all the courses, whether it's hard or simple. I study them before the exam. Do you understand? I study them like the exam is tomorrow. You know, there's a way that you read when your exam is tomorrow, and there's a way you read when you just know that you're reading to understand. There's a difference in the reading pattern. And so you know for a fact that this one, I'm reading like as if my exam is tomorrow. You're going to read effectively. That hard course that you have by 9 a.m. That Thursday, you will read like your life depends on it. You get me? So the day of the exam, that 5 hours is more like revision for you because you already know all these things. You get it? You already know all these things are simple things for you. You already know all these things. So yeah, that is very important. Now, reading to understand. A lot of people like to cram. Now, this point is also kind of like a variable. Can be, it can be. It's kind of determined by the kind of person that you are. Like I said, there's people that they easily grasp things. I have friends now. If they cram for you, you not go believe your eyes. I have 3 minutes left, guys. If they cram for you, you not go believe your eyes. They can cram something. Me, I cannot cram because I know myself. There was a time I crammed and I entered the hall. Let's say I read fruit is an animal. Inside the exam, I forgot is in that sentence. I forgot the definition of fruit. I forgot the topic fruit. I forgot that course. It was like I was blank. I didn't even know the course title again. Like I was just like, what just happened? I can't ask anybody inside the hall. I'm just I'm just there like Jesus. I don't even know if I should pray, if I should faint. I don't know where to start from. I don't even, I'm just like, God, now you be this. Like, I was literally shocked, confused. I don't know where to start from. And I just had to rest my head in that exam. I think I slept for like 30 minutes. And then when I woke up, it started to come to my head small, small, like, you get. But then I had to like write with speed and everything. Anyways, what am I trying to say? I never actually told you guys my CGPA. So I'm actually a 4.99. My CGPA is 4.99. I'm in my third year studying cybersecurity. That kind of gives you an idea on why this video is so important because I know what I'm saying. Type shit. So yeah. Um Read to understand. That's why it's so important that you read before your exam. You can't be reading a day to your exam or 2 days to your exam, opening the course for the first time. You will just blank by you cannot understand that point. You have to cram. And for somebody like me that doesn't really know how to cram, where if you cram something, you forget one sentence, everything has gone, you will suffer. So before your exam, already understand. If you have to watch YouTube videos, I do that a lot. If I don't understand anything, I watch YouTube videos. If YouTube videos are not helping, I go to ChatGPT. I tell ChatGPT, I'm literally a 2-year-old child. Explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old child, and ChatGPT will do you. Thank God for AI. We're not talking like we don't have AI now. We have it. So you are going to make use of that, okay? Yeah, so you're going to have to read to understand. Wasn't that hard course? Because as I say, start from the hard course. Because when you're starting from the hard course, ChatGPT will be your best friend. Yeah. I have 30 seconds. Obviously, I can't finish this video in 30 seconds. So I'm sorry, guys. Maybe 25 minutes. Okay. Now, the last point is go to your lecturer. I know for people that are in federal school, this might be like, you want them to come and fornicate me? I know, but listen to me. Just listen to me. Take your time and listen. Okay. Girl, Boy, I'm literally making this video and there's not even a single person on my life. Oh, I love me like I love you. But whatever. Go to your lecturers. In class, try to actively participate. Girls, you have to go to lecture. Attendance, I know people like attendance is just 10 marks. 10 marks is a lot of mark. Trust me. There was a course I got a B in. That's why I had 4.99. I had 63. If attendance is not important, had it been I didn't have like maybe okay, I had attendance for that course, but I'm trying to say that imagine somebody has 63 and the person just needs 7 marks. You don't have to go to you just have to have 7 marks from attendance to get that A. So what I'm trying to say, attendance is important, whether we want to deny that or not. So take it to the utmost importance that it has or that it needs. So yeah, you have to go to class. And the thing about going to classes, there are some courses in that some lecturers are just really good at teaching. They're just really good at what they do. You don't even have to read the course because you already understand everything. Like the person, like they already explained it in class. Now you already know all these things. I don't know if you get. There's this course I'm doing cryptography. That nigga can teach. He can. He teaches like maybe somebody put a gun to his wife's head. He can teach. I think that course I didn't even read it to like. That was like the last course I read because obviously hardest to simplest. That was like the simplest. So I read it in a day. I was done with the course because I already knew everything in that course. Because of the way he used to ask questions in class. At the end of the class, it's like you're doing like a test after he's done explaining. Like it's really, really nice. You don't have no issue at all. So that was pretty great. Right. So yeah, just go to your classes, go to class and learn. Right. I know there's some lecturers that don't come to class. This is why you're going to be studying from the hardest course. I'm trying to actuate myself here. Not just that, if your lecturer kind of sees you in class very often, they know you, it will be easier for them to give you guys like AOC. Maybe they give you like a PDF of like 100 pages. Who wants to read 100 pages PDF? You understand? Even though you don't really have choice. But if you're somebody that is consistently going to classes, you ask questions, you seem like somebody that has a zeal to learn, they won't even know when they will give you AOC. In fact, if they even give AOC in class, imagine a lecturer keeps hammering on a particular subtopic. You will know that something is up in that subtopic. You need to asterisk it. You will know you're not a child. That's another thing about going to class. AOC has already been given in class. You get, but let's say you don't have sense, you do not grab the subtle things that they were giving you. Okay, fine, no problem. Um, if a lecturer knows you, most likely when it's exam period, they will like you can beg them in class to give you AOC. I'm not saying you should go to their office. Me now, I'm course rep, so I'm obligated to go to the office. And my lecturers are not really like that. My school is a private school, don't do that type of thing. I'm just saying this for people that are in federal school, it might be a little bit difficult for you because I know men are something else. She gets me. So yeah, I'm course rep. I usually go to my lecturer's office. I beg them for AOC. Some don't give. Some tell you read the entire notes. There are very few, maybe like one or two, that will just be like read from page 21 to 25. Some questions will come out from there. You enter the hall, it's only one question that will come out, but you shall still saw AOC. You get me? So just appreciate whatever you have because grab any opportunity that you have. That's one thing I always say. Grab it. But yeah, I finished this video in 23 minutes and 50 seconds. I actually have a video, not a full blown video. I already made the video, edited it and everything, and I'm gonna post it. It's actually concerning the same topic: how to graduate with 5.0 in Nigeria. And this one I kind of like summarized it. I was kind of talking out of point, not really very organized. That video is very organized, very straight to the point. You might even want to take notes. That video is filled with quality advice. And it's going to be out hopefully soon. I just hope I can resolve the issue that I'm having with it so that I can post it. But if not, we're going to have to stick with our life for now, babies, because it's what we got. It's just what we got. I'm going to be doing more lives. Today's topic was kind of like a generic topic. I'm pretty sure that nobody joined the live because the topic was not something that was attractive. I'm going to do a lot of videos. I think I have a lot of content. Jenny, I just want to talk about myself. I want people to know me better. I want to leave my story out there for the world. I believe that this life is so numbered. and we're going. Everybody's going to die soon, you know. So I might as well leave something for my grandkids. That's if they have not deleted my information from the database. But yeah, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for joining my live, even though nobody's here. Okay, thank you for watching my after I've ended the live. Or thank you for watching this after I've already blown. Maybe you went to my last videos to go and see how she started. This is me before I got rich. Had a rich ass husband, you know, type shit. Oh, why are they calling me? Anyways, see you guys when I see you guys. Bye. Mwah.